7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What's going on, baby? Oh, I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. Okay, great.
No, you are.
Bells and bells. What's going on, baby?
Hold on, let's start that over. Let's start that over.
Whole intro and everything. Whole intro.
Bells and bells. What's going on, baby? We're coming back to you guys on a Wednesday here at Bells and Bells. I got my boys here today. We got Man Up and we got Bro Cephas back in the house. Gentlemen, good evening to you all.
What's going on there? So how you doing?
Man, look here, man. I don't know about you, Man Up, but before I came on, I had a very, very enlightening experience, man. I had an amazing double jalapeno bacon cheeseburger that was absolutely delicious, and I got that idea from my main man, Bro Cephas, who was throwing down on the grill earlier, man. So
That's right.
I gotta ask you, Bro Cephas, was your burger good today?
It was pretty good. I had a couple of them.
Uh-huh.
And while we're talking,
y'all know why they doing this to me, because they was teasing me. They are there grilling, eating burgers while I'm at work.
I can still smell the smell of that burger.
Oh my God!
I see how they do me.
I used the jalapenos that I had in the skillet, man. It's permeating throughout the house. I'm almost tempted to go make me another one because it was so delicious. You know,
and I'm visualizing that cheese melting on that meat.
Oh my God! Oh, hey, when the patty is nice and hot, and you put that cheese on it, and just slowly just encompassing.
Yes.
Oh my God!
If I get up and walk away, y'all know I'm going to go get me a burger because of these two.
Hey man, I'm telling you,
they did me dirty. They did me dirty. I see how
it is. When ain't trying to do you dirty, man. We talking about enjoying the good things in life. Caveating to the year of 1996, which was definitely a turning point in the pro wrestling landscape there, Joey.
Absolutely. And before we really get into 1996, I want to remind y'all what I got right here.
What is that?
This just happens to be this 10 pounds of gold we're going to give away at 1,000 subscribers. Just saying. So if you're not subscribed, why are you not? Because you can win this right here. Y'all should have already seen Man Up's video earlier where he was packaging up the chair he's going to be giving away. And this right here is something else you can win. That's right. 2 really awesome prizes at 1,000 subscribers we're going to give away. All you got to do is subscribe here and join our Facebook group. I'm just saying. Do it now.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got see, we told y'all that at the beginning because we want to go ahead and get this away. Absolutely. You see what I'm saying?
Just trying to. We don't need but 95 more subscribers. You can help us out.
I'm just saying, right now. Wow, 905 subscribers, guys. Wow.
Honorable mentions for 1996. Yeah, Willie the Wildcat from WCW. The Brooklyn Brawler.
The Brooklyn Brawler is freaking over, man. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's a name I ain't heard. I ain't heard that name in a while.
That dude had made so many folks. If you know, you know. Just saying.
Yeah. Come on now.
But 1996, the year that was, man. From a personal perspective, this was the first year of me being in the Army. The first 7 months, I had no outside of anything in regards to wrestling. All I saw was whenever I was able to buy a wrestling magazine at the Post Exchange. That's how I kind of kept in touch with what was going on the wrestling scene. But once I got done with training one night and I was able to watch it in the evenings. Oh yeah, it was on the pod. That's a little more the second half of the 96. So I'm excited to dive into this, guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to do this because we ring bells here at Bells and Bells. We're ringing bells.
I just want to point out Javier Cortez watching us from our Facebook page. Thanks for joining us on Facebook.
Thank you, Javier. We appreciate
that. On YouTube.
Absolutely, man. We want to make sure this thing works, man. You know, yes, we're back streaming on Facebook via our business page. So if you haven't given that a like, we definitely appreciate you. Give a like, a follow over there as well.
It's in our community tab. our Facebook group and our
Uh-huh.
Facebook business page.
Uh-huh.
Of course, YouTube as well. Duh.
Of course, of course. So we definitely appreciate that. Man, where are we going to start tonight?
All righty, we're gonna start with our 1996 top favorite 10 wrestlers of that year. So, but I want to go ahead and go to this comment right quick here. Do y'all have any honorable mentions real quick before we get started?
Well, this list was
hard.
Yeah, this was hard for me to put together, man. These tend to get a little bit harder as we freaking go, man, and whatnot. So I did good with the 10. I had to narrow it down, whatnot. But it's like in like the grand scheme of things, with hindsight being 2020, it was a combination of the talent from all the organizations and put it into their different takes into the wrestling business and whatnot. The effects from that is still felt to this day. So if I was going to give honorable mention, I will give honorable mention to the entire rosters of ECW, WCW, WWF, and on the North American front, as well as some of the other promotions like USWA, Smoky Mountain in their last couple of months in '96. So yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I can't argue that, but also me personally, just to give it out to one person, I would say Dean Malenko.
Well, spoiler alert.
Well, never mind. Let's move on.
It is real hard to put just 10 people on your list
because there's so many people. It's so many people.
It is.
You're going to neglect somebody and think later, should they have been there? Should they it's hard.
So please feel free to count down with us. Have your top 10s ready. Whereas as we go from 10 down to 1, make sure you drop yours in the comments. And we want to highlight you on screen. Thanks again for watching.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Cedric, you want to start first, sir?
Absolutely. Go ahead and bring up my number 10. One of my favorite matches from '96 was Goldust and Razor Ramon from Royal Rumble January of '96. But going from the Natural to Goldust, that was a hell of a transformation. I appreciated the character that Goldust was portrayed at the time. The androgynous, the blurring of the lines as it was. So it's like it was like I was there. In that match in particular with Razor Ramon, he threw Razor off of his game so much it made it uncomfortable to eventually getting the win and having a good run with the Intercontinental title. Had the Hollywood Backlot Brawl with Roddy Piper at WrestleMania. That was a spectacle in itself. And Goldust as a whole was a spectacle. I'm sure that was like a defining moment within his career, which is still going on to this day. So I got Goldust at number 10.
How do you follow that?
Easily. There's 9 more I got. I'm just saying. I got 9 more. So I told you this list was hard. It was.
Put it like this: 96 was a year for me for various reasons. We were talking about this backstage, but when it comes to wrestling, this was the year I must say I really started to pay more and more attention to it. You know, I wasn't a young kid out there running around with my friends and stuff. I was starting to be at home more because I had more responsibilities. And of course, when you're at home, you start turning on that TV, you start paying more and more attention. So this year was a year that I was really, really starting to get into it.
Okay.
All righty, Joey, you want to go next, sir?
Sure. For my number 10, I got Rey Mysterio Jr.
Okay.
That's it. Loved him in ECW. 96 was a year, of course, where he was more than one place, but ended up settling in WCW. And man, just with the cruiserweight division starting up and everything, truly a lot of people's first shot at seeing Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yes,
in the United States, putting on incredible matches.
exactly.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I remember like one of the first one of the first matches I saw in '96 because I was in transition from training to being actually in an actual unit, getting settled in whatnot. Was that first that Nitro in which Dean Malenko and Rey Mysterio went at it for the Cruiserweight title. That was one of the first matches I saw in '96. So
I think that was around the fall because Rey Mysterio half the year in ECW in the US.
That was in July.
Yeah, like mid-year, then he got in WCW, and so I think in the fall is when we really started getting that real good series between he and Dean Malenko for the Cruiserweight title.
Absolutely. So,
woo! Yeah, I'm ready. Love it. All right, my number 10. I'm going to start with a guy that really, from what I read, I don't know how true this is, but from what I read, he actually signed his contract 2 years earlier, but could not compete until this particular year. And I'm talking about Mark Henry.
Okay.
Now, I read somewhere, I forget what month, I think it was like September or whatever, 94, but he could not wrestle in the WWF at that time because he was still, getting ready for the Olympics. And he, of course, they can't risk, serious injury or nothing like that. So I don't know how true that is, but I got to give Mark his props because he came in there. I know he was real green. I know he was still really trying to figure this thing out. Well, I don't say trying to. He was trying to figure this thing out, and but I like this particular match right here to get him started. So got to start with Mark Henry.
Okay, good deal. All right, let's check out in the crowd and see what we got out there for number 10.
Alrighty, generic job would say Bret Hart. He started the year WWF champ, but after dropping the belt to HBK at WrestleMania, he was gone for most of the year. Still good enough to make my top 10.
I have a feeling Bret Hart's going to appear again. I have a very very strong feeling he's going to appear again.
So, Platinum Sword says Sabu and RVD for number 10. But Joey...
No. Okay. Let's go.
After I started reading, I had to go. I'll take that off.
Okay. No. This is the singles. I promise you, we're going to do 1990 top 10 tag teams. I promise you. We have a whole series with tag teams in 1990. I promise you. It's just not right now. I promise you guys, it's coming. No,
seriously.
It's coming.
Where did that term have to come up from? Wow, Jesus, man. All right, you know what? Damn, man.
Wow. Oh,
wow.
I thought for a second there he said he thought I had something against Sabu for his ethnicity, or I was like, wait a minute, what?
No, he's talking about tag teams. He's talking about tag team.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole damn series on it. Yeah.
Just like we're doing 90s singles, we're gonna do 90s tag teams.
Yes.
Oh my
God! We're doing 90s singles.
We're gonna get there. Don't worry.
I promise you. I promise you, and it's gonna be even harder for us. I'm telling you.
Yeah, tag team's gonna be rough too. But yes, there will be an episode for that. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Oh man,
we still got half. We still got half. We still got half the year to go, guys. I'm telling you, we got you. We got y'all covered here at Bells Belts. Number nine for me. I got the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Woo!
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I had to. Go ahead.
Of course, you got to. When the U.S. title vacated due to injury. So much stuff going on at this time with NWO coming in and whatnot. The whole WCW against the NWO as they continue to build and whatnot. So it was definitely an interesting dynamic. But Ric Flair, as U.S. champion, beating I believe it was Konnan for the title, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. He beat Konnan for the title. So I got Ric Flair at number 9 for me.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be on somebody else's list too. All right, Joe, who you got there for your number 9?
Number 9, I got Dean Malenko.
Okay.
This just right there with Rey Mysterio, man. These
Mhm.
guys really set that cruiserweight division on fire in WCW. Again, he spent the first half of the year as well in ECW.
Mhm.
So I enjoyed his work there. Again, series with Eddie Guerrero over there for the ECW TV title. Coming into WCW. He did not initially win the cruiserweight. He didn't win the
No.
tournament for the cruiserweight title, but
No.
he was the second champion.
Right.
So from there, he's the one that really brought it to Nitro, and then again, started that series with Rey Mysterio that got everybody glued into that cruiserweight division.
Mhm.
Nice,
Okay.
nice. All righty. So, excuse me. My number 9 is going to be who my number 10 opponent was. One of Joey's favorite, Jerry Lawler.
Okay.
And of course, I respect this man for trying to put Mark Henry over. You know what he did, what he was supposed to do, I guess you could say. And I mean, of course, Mark still had a lot to learn, but Jerry Lawler, you know what I'm saying, sold for this man big time. I went back, I seen this match like a few days ago, and Jerry Lawler was the man with this match here. I can't give this man enough high praise. I just wish he was had a little bit more matches. You know, in '96, I would have put him higher on my list, but gotta do that just for that reason.
Okay. Good deal. All right. Let's check out that the number 9s out there.
All right, give me a second here. Okay, Platinum Sword says he has RVD at number 9.
Okay. All right.
I only wrote that to pop y'all. Okay.
What?
Well, it worked.
I'm just saying.
All right, Generic Jarvis. I cannot pronounce these names. So
Kenta Kobashi. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Had to throw some love to the reigning AJPW Triple Crown champion for most of the year. As we know, AJPW in the 90s was straight fire. Okay. I didn't watch too much of that, but till later.
I wasn't aware because a lot of stuff wasn't as available in 1996 as it is now with YouTube and all that stuff. So if you're able to follow along, I think Generic Jobber was also saying that that I think he was in the UK and he did shape training and all that stuff. So yeah. By this point, Jerry's 20 type, USW. This is true. This is true. So,
I can believe it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's won more championships. Lawler has won more championships than anybody else in the history of professional wrestling, period.
Yeah.
Total championships. Nobody can even get close.
Exactly. And I think he wound up being like a 50-some-time USWA champion, but I lost count.
How can you keep up with all that? You know, he probably had to go back and write it down. Wait a minute, I won
the Southern Heavyweight title like 77 times.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, I'm just saying that stuff you like. You don't like long title reigns. There you go. Follow along with Jerry Lawler's title reigns. I promise you, none of them is longer than 3 months. I got you. He got you.
Well, that first unified world title run was quite a while. Actually, it was over a year, but after that, it was every couple months that title was switching at least. Sometimes every week.
Okay. All righty. All right, Cedric, what's your number 8?
Number eight. He made a hell of a freaking debut in WWF after a hell of a run in WCW. And I'm talking about Vader time. Big Van Vader. He debuted in the Royal Rumble, but he squashed WWF President Gorilla Monsoon and was suspended and whatnot, but then came back and got into the mix. Fought Shawn Michaels for the championship as well. So the admiration I have for Vader in WCW. He wasn't as showcased as he was in WCW and whatnot. But my appreciation for the talent that he was, I got him at number 8.
Cool. All right, Joe, who you got number 8?
All right. My number 8 is Terry Funk. This man.
Joey, you got me on your list at number 8. You know that Terry Funk is number 1. You egg sucking dog.
Well, guess what? At least he's number 8 on mine. I guarantee he's not on everybody's list. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying.
This man in 1996 was tearing it up in ECW. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tearing it up in ECW. Great matches with Raven. Great angle with Raven. Like that stuff, that was captivating to me. Especially where like Raven was sitting, you know, like he did on the floor and stuff like that, cutting a promo, and then you just saw those cowboy boots walk up, and it's Terry Funk. You never once, even in the promo, saw Terry Funk's face. He's just up there agging Raven on, like, like just walking up to him, giving him just trash talking him right in his area, right in his personal space. It's just, again, I really appreciate that kind of stuff. Doing something completely different, nobody else has ever done,
right? And
that kind of stuff. It's amazing. Terry Funk. That far into his career, a guy that had already been wrestling 30 years by this time or dang near it,
right?
You know, still finding a way to be one of the most creative people in professional wrestling.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You know, when I first started watching Terry Funk, I didn't know he was wrestling that long.
Oh, yeah, man.
I didn't know it. Well, I know now, of course, but I'm just saying at that time, I didn't know. I'm thinking like everybody else, you know, a couple of years, whatever. But I was like, damn, really? But hey, he was doing his thing.
Freaking NWA World Heavyweight Champion in the 70s.
Exactly.
So that blew my mind. But all right, my number 8, I'm gonna try to keep this one short and sweet.
Okay.
Yokozuna.
Okay.
And you know, as you see right there in the Survivor Series, you know what I'm saying, I like the match that he had, but gotta go ahead and put him on the list for various reasons. But the reason why he's kind of low on my list, it seems like he was, in my eyes, he was like losing steam. Like, I'm not gonna say like he didn't care anymore. It's like, I don't know how to phrase it, but
that picture makes it look like he really didn't care. Good Lord Almighty, that's not a good picture.
Okay, I ain't talking about the picture, but yeah, it just seemed like he wasn't there.
I think this he truly like ballooned up to this point. Probably getting to the point where he couldn't go as one. I don't remember if it was 90. I think it was 95 that he was teaming up with Owen and they won the tag team titles.
I think so.
It was around during that time. So God damn it, Joey!
You might as well go and show the rest of that. Who said it? I already know.
I already know who said his name at the top of it right there. Just saying, it's right there.
I can't see it.
You can even see his face. Dang it, there's a glare on there.
There it is. We're gonna add that graphic to the slide deck, man. So we'll
that might be a short, coming soon, but we'll see.
Oh my God, Joey, you are horrible, my friend.
The big bad booty daddy.
You are horrible, my friend. You are horrible.
Let's see who we got.
It's the picture you showed. God damn. You look like you weighed 1,000 pounds in that damn picture.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Hey, but probably even at that way, he probably took a move faster than a lot of folks in the ring. I'm just saying.
I will give him that.
I'm just saying.
All righty. Let's see who we got for number 8. That's why I'm here to help give more.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that, Jobber, man.
All right, Platinum Sword said he got Ahmed Johnson.
Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that one alone. All right. Generic Jobber says he got
Shinya Hashimoto. That started the reign.
Hey, shit. Another holder of the NWA World Heavyweight title. Just saying, get yours now by subscribing.
Absolutely.
And I guess somebody really did like that picture.
You know what I'm saying?
I got that DVD set. I think the 53rd anniversary of the NWA show. He beat Corino, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Beat him in the ground too. Like
beat him to the ground, man.
Okay.
Damn.
All right.
Number 7.
Yes, sir.
The Iceman, the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko at number 7, man. The dude was just freaking smooth in the ring. And this picture is 1080p HD. Thank you very much, man, for letting me know that. I love watching Dean Malenko freaking go, man. How smooth he freaking is, man. In preparation for this week's show, I watched the match from Nitro. I watched the match from Halloween Havoc, man. It's like, oh my gosh, dude! It's like it was him and Mysterio freaking hand and freaking glove, man, and him with the rest of the division as well, man. I got Dean Malenko at number 7, man. Yeah.
Can't argue with that, man. All right, so Joe, who you have for number 7?
All right, I got Tommy Dreamer.
Ooh,
the innovator of violence.
Incredible year for Dreamer again, coming up, making his, really coming into that character. That you see right there, the Tommy Dreamer that we go on to know for, the next 20, 30 years here. Really became that character in 1996, where you saw him kind of in that particular setup right there. But again, just incredible matches all year, incredible stories he told with everybody he was in the ring with. It was a great year for Tommy Dreamer.
Nice. All right, and my number 7 is gonna be a guy that nobody will ever laugh at. And what I mean by that,
I probably will.
Now I'm challenged to laugh.
I'm challenged too.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put it like this.
I'm challenged.
Okay, well, I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just go and bring it up. Bam.
I'm gonna laugh at that gimmick.
I'm gonna laugh at that. Dude had a freaking what the hell was that on his damn head, man? That is WWF gone wrong. That was so wrong. Like you have this former world champion making a debut into your company, and he got a damn jock strap on his damn head. Are you serious? And Baby Blue and had Sonny with him? What? No.
None of it made sense.
None of it made sense.
Like we didn't know who the hell it was. Like nobody, they just assumed nobody would know that's Ron Simmons. That's a picture of Vince McMahon being oblivious to the wrestling business.
Oh my goodness!
Like Vince McMahon legit thought nobody was going to know who Ron Simmons was.
We're gonna put this on your head. Nobody's gonna do it. Ron Simmons really takes his dressing room and like, because that was just all the way freaking wrong.
Yes, it was.
That was all the way wrong.
Now, see, the reason why I said nobody would laugh at him because Stone Cold said that on his Smoking Skull podcast. If it was anybody else, they would have laughed him out the building. But because it was Ron Simmons, nobody said a word. That's why I said that.
No, I ain't gonna do it to his face neither because he beat my ass.
I can do it to his face. I can do it to his face, but I'm a keyboard warrior at the moment, and I'm gonna laugh at the screen. No, that was wrong. That was so damn wrong. Oh my God, that was so wrong.
And let's be real.
It was.
One guy nobody will laugh at is not Ron Simmons. It's Haku.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah,
that's true too.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody laughing at Haku.
Hey, you do the same thing on Haku. I won't laugh. I have fears of Haku haunting me in my dreams. I don't need that stress in my life. I don't need that stress in my life. I'm just saying.
No tongue and death grip for me, please.
Hey, I don't either. I'm bald for a reason. I don't need that stress.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All right. Who got for number 7? Oh man, he brutalized Corina for that NWA belt.
He did.
Platinum Sword say he got New Jack for number 7.
All right. Okay.
Generic Jobber say Psycho See It. Ooh, another honorable mention for me.
Yeah.
The master and ruler of the world destroyed HBK on route to winning WWF title, limited worker, but still put assets in seats. Yeah. Okay. And I guess he's laughing at Lee West is laughing at us.
Lee, what's up, dude?
How you doing now, sir?
Facebook. Thank you.
Checking us out on Facebook. Thank you, Lee.
Woo! Yeah.
Appreciate that. Why did it look like a baby? It kind of looks like a baby.
Let's move on from that. God damn.
I always thought they put a diaper on.
Blue diaper at that. I'm like, come on, man.
Heisman Trophy, Florida State. Legend. God damn, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. I love Farouk too. The only reason why he was kind of low on my list because he was starting to become into a faction as well too. But
Yeah,
I love
Farouk. Let us get into 1997 then, man. Because I don't know why you did that. You got that figure too, don't you?
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
I'm gonna smack the hell out of you.
Save that for the next episode.
Hey, that picture was my figure.
Oh gosh. I'd have come smack you with the own figure.
Hey, I'm a Ron Simmons, aka Farouk Assad fan. So yeah.
Farouk Assad.
All right.
All right, who you got there, Joey, for your number 6?
We on number 6?
Yeah, we're on 6 now.
Okay, all right. I got the Sandman.
Nope, that's me. That's that.
Sorry, I messed it up. Sorry. Don't hurt me.
Well,
I'll be damned.
Damn.
I mean, I'll go ahead and do it.
There we go.
Okay.
Damn. My bad. My mouse was messing up. Sorry. All right, go ahead.
I probably ain't gonna go too far to this. Y'all already know what the Sandman was doing, so we leave it at that. Smoking cigarettes, drinking beer on the way to the ring, best entrance in the business, all that, caning the shit out of people, bleeding before the match starts. From the damn canners. I mean, you could argue, but you can have all the fancy entrances with all the fancy lights and special effects, but the Sandman's entrance was badass.
Before folks was singing Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho, all that. They were doing it with the freaking Sandman, the Inner Sandman by Metallica.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
really pouring beer into your mouth and stuff, like pouring beer into people's mouths, pouring it down girls. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You can't do that these days.
You can't do that these days. That's for damn sure.
Smoking cigarettes in the building on the way.
Wait a minute. What? Yeah. This was 1996, folks. This was
all right. Let's get on
it.
into Shane Douglas. Go ahead and open him up.
Yeah,
my bad. Go ahead.
So Shane, this is Shane Douglas, ECW TV title phase. Bringing Francine into the fold and whatnot, and this is truly becoming the iconic duo in ECW. My more foray into ECW will be coming next week. As we talk 1997 and whatnot, as I become even more familiarized with ECW product, but him as ECW TV title, a lot of folks when they think of the ECW TV title, they'll go to RVD for his long title reign, the matches that he had with Jerry Lynn on that front as well. But can't be forgotten is Shane Douglas' reign as TV champion as well. So
we'll get into that a little bit more too, a little bit later.
Sure, absolutely. I got him at number 6.
Sound like a spoiler to me. Just saying. All right, my number 6 is going to be The Natural. We talked. Cedric went off on him, a little bit earlier. Not The Natural. I'm sorry, Godly. Goldust. Sorry.
Yes.
There we go.
Thank
Sorry. Yeah. All right. So, loved Goldust. What kills me is when I'm watching. I'm not gonna say a documentary, but when he was explaining his role here,
okay,
he said that he thought this is what Vince wanted him to do, and he did it because he was in fear of getting fired. So he did it. It took off, and rest is history. So
yeah,
love Goldust. Of course, had to put him on my list for that.
Okay,
let's see who we got here for in our comments here for number 6.
We're doing pretty good on time right now as well. So we may have a little time to talk about some stuff from '96 as well. So good stuff.
Yeah, I kind of messed up on that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Don't worry.
All right, Janek Jarvis says his first 3-way tie is Sandman, Raven, Tommy Dreamer. Can't think of '96 ECW without these 3 linked together.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Platinum Sword says he got Too Cold. Always
man.
He had that one play TV title here.
Stand by for more talking about Too Cold. We're gonna get into that, so don't worry.
Yeah. Douglas Chicken. Yeah, that was
there you go.
Yes, that was some heel shit right there, man. Dude bro had a freaking people had the freaking halo. He came down and he put his hand on and threw him to the crowd. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Shane was sick during that TV title run. Now
that was. Oh,
that was good stuff, though. That was they made that TV title. The world title picture was hot. The TV title picture was hot.
It was.
It was all hot.
It was, boy. It was.
Nice.
All right,
Cedric, who you got for number 5, Cedric?
At number 5, I have. Go ahead, bring it up. All right.
Okay.
So I have Bret the Hitman Hart. WrestleMania 12. Shawn versus Bret. I loved that match. 1 hour plus Iron Man going back and forth, whatnot. Changing of the guard from Bret to Shawn, and see what Shawn could do with a freaking run. They would like. I'm sure they were debating they're gonna go in that direction with them and whatnot. But yeah, I got Bret Hart at number 5. Just sheer off of the Iron Man match alone.
I'll say this though about that Iron Man match. Yes. I didn't like the finish. I didn't like the way they ended it. I didn't think it made sense. And I think that talk about Bret having the sharpshooter when the time limit expires, and then them having to start the match back not in the sharpshooter, and then Shawn getting the win kind of does really feel like Bret kind of got ripped off.
Okay, I can see where you're going with that. But
I didn't like the finish.
I can get that. I can get that. It was, but I never really like truly like think of it like that, Joey. Like if you're gonna restart the match, restart it from where it ended. That would definitely been a different take, whatnot. As opposed to
he was walking out of there with the belt, thinking he had retained because it was a
exactly
draw.
Time limit. Like okay, like
Shawn like 3 or 4 minutes to rest, and then you bring him back in there and say, now you got to finish the match, sudden death, and then he goes right out there and in a few minutes loses to Shawn, and it's kind of like okay. I'm just like I don't know.
Yeah,
that's my criticism of it.
I have never thought of it that way. That way, yeah. It's just. I guess they were constantly like playing up the boyhood dream thing. The boyhood dream thing. They were constantly doing that.
Jim Ross said when he was off TV, like, and now we want you to cry. And for the 1 millionth time, Creed. Like, come on, man. That's what that. Oh my God, the worst song I ever had to listen to on any wrestling television show. Tell me your lie. That stupid garbage song WWF played all the time. That was the worst.
Oh my goodness.
But I was talking about Shawn. I was talking about Shawn. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, man.
All right, Joe. Joe, who you got for number 5?
All right, I got Too Cold Scorpio.
Okay.
Too Cold, again, in 1996 was killing it. And, 1996 was a really good year right before he went to the WWF and they completely shit all over him.
Jesus Christ.
Gigantic shit all over him with that Flash Funk gimmick. That's another story we'll get into later, but I'm going to say for now, in 1996, Too Cold was still red hot in ECW. Having incredible matches, starting off as the TV champion again and everything, and trading that back around and stuff, and then getting into the later year. But yeah, Too Cold, man, yeah. Like he was saying earlier. I don't think that man gets the appreciation he deserves.
Okay,
just saying.
All righty, my number 5 is going to be kind of what Cedric was hitting at earlier. Talking about Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
To me, Shawn Michaels low on my list for a number of reasons. Mainly,
it's not low.
Nah, for me that's low. Because if you pay attention to my last few, he's been like my number 3, 2, or 1. So for me, this is low. And and various reasons on why. But I did like that Iron Man match. But I do agree because I never looked at it what you were just saying there, Joe.
Yeah.
I never paid attention to it like that. And now that you said, you kind of have a point.
Yeah.
Continue where you know what I'm saying. And it's kind of like they wanted Sean.
Yeah.
They wanted to screw him over. Want to screw over Brett. I
wouldn't say he was screw. I wouldn't say it was screwing him over, but it was like everything they were doing was setting up to crown Sean the champion.
But I don't know. Just because I kind of agree with Joey on that because I never paid attention to it like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. And
but when he said that, I'm like, he kind of has a point.
But the way they did the finish didn't help.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, but
I agree.
Yeah.
There's no arguments here. It's just that I was like, you know what? He kind of has a point. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the comments. Who they have for number 5 here?
It's the same way I said that I didn't think Steamboat and Savage was that great of a match either because of the finish. It's just it wasn't to me. It wasn't a good finish, even in that match.
Okay.
Burn got Bret Hart. I disagree with that, Joey. Because if you know before he did this, so Michael Savage held his back as he fell on the freaking bell, and Steamboat capitalized. So,
but there's no heat in the match, but there was heat in the angle.
It was.
The heat was gone, and that to me took away from the whole point of it. And so that's what I'm saying. Even like to me, the finish is a big deal in a match to me. And then when you can have a great wrestling match and stuff like that, and have good spots and good story being told. But at the end of the day, when you have a hot angle and then you get to the match and it's just a wrestling match essentially, and the baby face has somebody in his corner helping him.
Yeah.
It's like what? But anyway, that's another story.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll do the 80s too, guys. Don't worry. We might
end up having a whole show where we just ranting.
It may happen. It may happen.
All right. Well, Burns said his number 5 is Bret Hart.
Okay.
Generic Jarvis says the man called Sting. He was beginning to transition from blonde hair surfer guy to something much darker, and for good reason. Yes, because that's the version I like the most.
We'll talk about that more. Don't worry.
Platinum Source says, not Latino Heat, but look, Eddie Guerrero was a fan of his ever since ECW. Me too.
Okay.
And I agree with Joey on HBK Hitman finish at WrestleMania. Made no sense to me either.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I got too much into the story, and I didn't analyze it at that deeper level at that time. So
no. Even at that time, I thought the whole boyhood dream thing and those stupid segments with that stupid song that just made me want to change the channel.
And so Jose Lothario didn't do it for you either.
Oh my God! Did you hear how Jose was shit during that time too, man? What a dick!
They brought Joey. Yeah, they brought Jose for the ride as well, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, and Sean treated him like crap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so who you got for number 4 there?
Oh man, go ahead. When bring it up, man. Go ahead and bring it up. Lord Steven Regal.
That picture, boy.
Yeah. Looking at disdain at the peasants in the WCW crowd. The WCW TV champion, man. He had another run to close out 1996 into 1997, man. So in keeping with TV champions who had freaking went above and beyond, Steve Regal continuing to show his the repertoire and the presence as WCW TV champion. So got him at number 4.
Okay. Who you got that, Joey, for your number 4?
All right. This may come as a shock to some people, or it might not. I have Conan.
Okay.
To me, again, he actually started with WCW kind of at the beginning of 1996, coming off of his run, of course, run in Mexico and AAA, but also in ECW. Right at the beginning of the year, he actually had a world title match with the Sandman for the ECW world title. But coming in here, he quickly won the U.S. Championship from One Man Gang. Yeah. And to me, he had a hell of a run in 1996. I liked him. I liked this kind of AAA Conan that we got to see for a while there. I thought he was very exciting, brought a whole different dynamic, brought the Lucha Libre to WCW in the first place.
Absolutely. Good
Okay.
stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, man.
All right, my number 4. I put this man on my list because I like the match that he had with one in particular, Mick Foley, and I'm talking about The Undertaker.
He never was Mick Foley in '96.
Okay, what, Mankind?
Okay, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay.
Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Three Faces of Foley, Mrs. Foley, Baby Boy, whatever you want to call her. Whatever you want to call it.
God.
That dude. But anyway, I had to put Undertaker on this list because I went back and I watched that match because in preparation for the show, I was thinking about putting Mick Foley on the list, but then I said, no, I'm gonna put Undertaker right here because I love the way they was going in on that particular match itself. Okay. So if y'all haven't seen that, y'all gotta check that one out.
Okay.
Alrighty, so who we got here in our comments? Who they picked for their number 4? Burns says Randy Savage.
Okay.
He also gives a thumbs up.
All right.
Generic Jobber says HBK. I can't deny his in-ring skill in '96, despite everything we know about him. Dropping the belt to Sid put a smile on my face.
That actually shocked me at Survivor Series in '96. I actually bought that pay-per-view back when when it was actually freaking pay-per-view. I forgot in 1996. I want to say it was $29.95. I want to say somewhere.
Hey, it's one of the few times Shawn Michaels actually lost a championship in a match,
as opposed to surrendering it to Vacant.
Right.
Oh, Lord, the Vacant again.
I mean, if you look at his title reigns in the '90s, I think more than half of them he vacated.
Yeah.
To include the WWF Championship and the Intercontinental Championship and the tag titles. He literally vacated the Triple Crown at different times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Platinum Swords has got another 3-way tie. Tommy Dreamer, Bubba, and Devon.
I don't even remember Devon being there in '96. When did he even get there? Because I don't remember him even being. I
thought that the Dudley family infestation was like in '97.
It was in '96, but Devon wasn't one of the original ones.
Okay, yeah. That's right.
He came later. Yeah, but he probably did debut in '96, but it might have. I don't remember when it was. But for a while there, it was literally those stupid promos with Bubba and his stuttering and stuff like that, and Big Dick Dudley and Sign Guy Dudley. Dances with Dudley. Dances with Dudley. Yep. Sign Guy Dudley.
Let's save something for next week. I want to have some fun next week. We're gonna have some fun next week with 1997. Mark my words. We're gonna go there next week. I promise you we are. Okay.
All right, that's fair.
Good deal. All right, we're at number 3.
Yeah, who you got there, Cedric?
We're number 3. The guy that's on my wall over here, man. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I went back and I watched this damn match, man. Like,
Hogan with that hairpiece on.
That hairpiece was freaking. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man?
Still wouldn't put over the Macho
Still
Man.
was not putting him over, man. But as long as Macho Man is active, Macho Man is going to be on my list. So I got Macho Man at number 3, coming off the world title reign for the year before, man. But yeah, yeah, that damn hairpiece, man, was freaking horrible, man.
It would be that picture too. I'm like, oh my God.
How's that been 2020, y'all? Man Up is picking my pictures. I think Joey gives him pictures. I get a free reign, and this is what he does to me. So
he found the one
picture from 1996. Yeah.
Hey, but I do send him to Cedric. He'll prove them. So
I'm not gonna have you do double work, man. I refuse. You're putting it together. I'm not gonna have you do double work. So
you can tell me. You can tell me.
No, I will not. You are a busy man, sir. Man, sure. I think Man Up got like 10 different jobs. Dude, I'm surprised we ever get him on the show because he's working all the damn time, man. Man Up works 90 hours a week, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's freaking crazy. So when I say we were lucky to have him on the show, damn it, we're lucky to have him on the show. So yeah.
Okay, that's something y'all didn't know, but okay.
I'm just saying.
Cedric let the cat out the bag.
I'm just saying. But it's still gonna find time to ship that chair out to the winner of the raffle. So he will find time for that as well. So
hey, you gotta be a member of the Facebook group, not just the business page, the Facebook group as well,
and YouTube. So absolutely.
Yep. All right, Joe, who you got for your number 3?
All right, I've got Sting.
Okay.
This is the moment. This is the reason I picked this picture.
Yeah.
Because this is where he was walking away after the NWO Sting was out there, and Luger and Macho Man and them thought that Sting had turned his back on WCW, and he came out there and he did save the day, but then he left. He walked away from them, and we started seeing that slow transition. Into the next version.
All right, everybody, be honest. And man, I don't know if you saw it or not, but when that Sting came outside of the limo and attacked and whatnot, it was the Apostle Sting. Y'all really thought that was the real Sting? I did. I thought
they did a good job with that.
They did a damn good job. It was perfect because it was night because you really couldn't freaking tell. But it had all the Sting dimensions and everything.
I'll definitely say that.
So it's like, how could Sting do this? It truly left doubt out there. So, you guys in the comments, like, were you stunned and shocked, and were you fooled as well? I'm just saying. I was. I'm not ashamed to say it. I thought it was. I
was fooled because, like you said, it was dark. I couldn't tell, and then I wasn't really big on WCW at that particular time. So, yes,
yeah.
But if I knew better at that time, like I know now,
of course.
But yeah,
but yeah.
NWO Sting is still making conventions as NWO Sting to this day. He's still milking that gimmick.
I wonder if they have taken if they appeared at the same Comic-Con together. I wonder.
Probably have.
I wonder.
Ooh. Now you can go make me look that up.
Again.
I wonder.
Get 2 signatures.
Get two signatures. All right.
My number 3 is going to be we talked about him earlier. Talking about this gentleman right here, Rey Mysterio. I know he was junior at that time, but another picture of one of my figures. Of course, we got to put him up there with that match with Dean Malenko. I mean, we talked about this guy a lot on this channel, Rey Mysterio and Dean Malenko, for that particular match.
Thank you, ECW.
Yes. So
thank you, ECW.
Yes.
Conan got it right because even when he put him in the Hall of Fame, he announced him as Rey Mysterio Jr.
Yeah, sure
That's
did.
The proper thing. That's who he always will be to me.
Absolutely.
All righty. So who we have here for our number 3 in the audience here? Vaughn says HBK.
Okay.
Oh,
dang.
Bart Simpson, Hogan.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's hey, Vaughn, just for that comment right there, I'm gonna make your comment a short on the channel. I like that.
Oh god, that's crazy.
All right. Generic Joe says Ice Frost McFang, also Stone Cold Steve Austin. I remember he said they had like 20 names of them and all of them suck. So
Oh no, he said acknowledge. I'm thinking Roman Reigns is fixing to appear. You looked as reluctant as Paul Heyman does.
Platinum Swords got Shane Douglas the TV title for most of the year. Absolutely. Going to my number 2. I have Stone Cold Steve Austin. The coronation of the coronation speech. That coronation speech was freaking epic, man. Gee, that's set the
Save it.
Save it. We'll come back to it.
All right, Joey, who you got for your number 2?
I've got the franchise Shane Douglas.
Okay.
And I got him flipping you off.
Yeah, he
I can do that like too, my dude.
He don't like me.
With the ECW TV title around his waist. But yeah, again, like we talked about before, the whole thing with Pitbull 2 and that whole angle, that was crazy. God bless. Shane was this is where we started. Yeah, we really got that character, and we started to see the formation of the triple threat. The real triple threat we all remember with Bigelow and Candido, but starting around this time, putting Francine with him. Yeah, this was really when Shane took off on his own here and really became, really what
that next level, that next level, that digital presentation, with Francine as the head cheerleader. Yeah. So absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Let's keep it moving.
My number 2, we talked about this guy a lot earlier, talking about Bret Hart.
Okay.
And of course, you know who
you got a picture from 1997.
What?
I know.
Why? Stop spoiling it.
I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna explain that later. Spoiler.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I picked that picture. I knew y'all gonna say that, but I'm gonna
even though he didn't wrestle for 7 months out of 1996. I get it.
But still.
Right. Okay.
I know. But all right. So let's go ahead and go to the comments.
Let's go to the comments, man. Up.
Number 2, Vaughn got Sting.
Okay.
Platinum Sword says he got Stone Cold also.
Okay.
Generic Job says 3-way tie. Good.
3-way ties. You got 30 people in this topic.
No, Generic Jobber. If it was this easy, we would have did 3-way ties. That's why we come up with top 10s.
Hall, Nash, and Hogan, the NWO, they put eyes on the wrestling world like never before. No,
this trash in this ring.
No, they're trash. All right,
you fans can stick it, brother. You're first, man. Go ahead and get it out the way.
They can stick it up. No, I'm gonna leave that one alone. All right, my number 1, I had to pick that. My number 2 because of this one. That's the reason why I did it, and that's the reason why.
The picture from 1997.
I know. But see, I did that because I wanted this here to lead me into my number 1.
Oh,
yes.
No.
Okay.
That picture didn't exist in 1996, though, man.
I know that, but I wanted it to lead me into my number 1. Like I said,
you can still do that.
No. Listen, what I'm saying now. All right, I know that picture with Bret Hart was a year later. All right, but Stone Cold, my number 1. And the reason why I picked him because, like Cedric was saying, because of that, his coronation, his speech and all that. Now, when I was listening to him when he said he gave that, he said all of that was on the fly. He had no idea what he was going to say, how he was going to say it, blah blah blah.
Beautiful.
And he was saying that the reason why he came up with Austin 3:16 because when he beat Jake the Snake. And we all know Jake had turned his life around, became super religious, and he was talking about
not really.
Yeah,
but he was saying that John 3:16. We all know that Bible verse. And he said, "Well, Austin 3:16," and he got a lot of heat for that because religious reasons. I'm not gonna get into that, but yeah. And then he said he didn't know how he was going to end it.
That next night, it was freaking on, man.
Yeah,
it was on.
Yes, it was.
That ushered in a whole new dynamic for WWF. So more about that next week. But I'm still like, why you use that picture? In all the pictures that you could have got from Bret Hart from 1996.
I know, but I wanted that to leave.
Shut up! I'm
like I said. Shut up! To my number 1.
Shut up! Shut up!
All right, so who you got set for your number? Oh no, yeah,
yep, yeah, me.
Yeah, who you got for your number?
Yeah, I got Shawn Michaels at number 1. I got Shawn Michaels. The boy had a dream has come true for Shawn Michaels. He's number 1 in 1996. Joey,
wait, why did we change order?
Because he wanted me to go first.
I wanted him to go first.
No,
with Austin,
the Brooklyn Brawler, number 1.
Damn right, son.
No, I've got Raven.
Okay,
this is the year he won the ECW World Heavyweight Title. This is the year he really elevated himself and ECW up to another level, in my opinion, which ultimately landed him a big time job with big time money in 1997. But this year, the work he was doing with again, Sandman, with Dreamer, with Terry Funk, this stuff was revolutionary to me.
Okay. I gotta ask you, when did they get this design of the title? What year?
that was like what that was like the first that was like the first title, the first ECW title.
Okay.
It was a
It changed in 1996.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like later in the year.
Okay. I was trying. Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Like I said, I wasn't big on ECW at that time. I was starting to get into others, but
that actually wasn't an that really so you know this, man up. That wasn't an actual ECW belt. That was the tri-state heavyweight title that they painted over. If you bring back up the picture, you can bring a picture back up. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Go ahead.
You got rid of it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's cleaning up as we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, if you look at it, like it had like a tri-state logo at the top, and then in that box it had Tri-State Wrestling Alliance or whatever, but they just painted over it and put and painted in ECW on there. So it literally was a painted over belt they bought from a promotion that died before they kind of came up. And so that was still the original ECW. It had been through a 2 or 3 different paint jobs versions where they painted different colors and stuff like that, and then eventually they got a new ECW World Title belt later on in the year that actually I believe did debut with Raven. So yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see who got it for number 1. He say my list, my rules.
God dang it.
All right. Bond says NWO have to give hey, another 3-way tie, I guess.
All and Nash is a tag team. Come on now.
Yeah. Right.
Y'all just not following the rules today, I swear.
All these ties and 3-ways. Next week, I'm going to have 30 daggum picks.
I'm just saying with 3-way ties at each one. I'm telling you, Ultimate Dragon, 10 titles at championship. Don't care who you are. That was impressive.
In 96? Was that in 96? Okay, Generic Jobber, you would know.
Yeah, exactly.
Big gold ECW belt. Okay. Hey.
Okay. What?
Huh?
I think it's talking about that belt range.
The next design. I wouldn't really call that like a big gold or whatnot, but it was definitely more. It had world in it, so
that's that was actually my favorite ECW World Title, but I
like that. I like that one. I like that one. Yeah, I like that one versus the one that Taz
if I can catch it on here.
Yeah, that one right there.
Layer off of it.
Yeah, that one right there.
Can't really see it. Yeah. Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, to me, this is my favorite ECW, but I don't think it really favors the big gold at all.
No, it's just gold. So yeah,
lots of belts are.
Yep, he said, "Yep, that's the one."
Okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, all right, guys, we did good.
There you go.
We did good. Hour and 3 minutes. We made the top 10 list. The pivotal year that was 1996. 1997. We're going to dive into some of the aftermaths of 96 and how those events will translate into the wrestling landscape and into our top 10s. So make sure you guys get y'all list ready. No more 3-way ties, Generic Jobber. And these lists keep getting harder and harder, guys. They really do. They really do. But you guys keep watching. We're gonna keep on bringing it to you all. As always, we thank everybody for tuning in. Our friends over on YouTube at that and on the Facebook page. You all know what to do. We got those drawings coming up on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you do what you need to do to make sure that you're part of the festivities once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which should be coming soon.
We almost there.
We're 95 subscribers away. So
bring that back up, Joey. Bring that back up. There you go.
Come on now. I'm literally going to ship this to you. If you don't have any belts in your collection, you're going to have one.
Yeah,
just saying. All right, so guys, let's come back next week. Let's do 1997. Sounds good.
Hey, can't argue with that one, man. Can't argue with that.
So for Joey, for Man Up, I'm your boy Cedric D. And we're gonna see you guys back here next week for 1997 here at Bells and Belts.
Yeah.
School.